Tawara Gaeshi. This is a throw from the Shinyo no Maki. I really like this technique. It's very practical, very simple. I find this is a high percentage throw. I often get this technique when I'm practicing randori with someone. Um, it's basically somebody just trying to tackle you, and you're not going to try to prevent them. You're going to use the momentum of the tackle and fall as a throw. It's a little bit like tomanage, except the other person's creating the initiative for me, and then I'm going to throw them. We're facing each other, and the person's going to try to tackle me. It's not usually a very good tackle, sort of a barroom tackle. It's not a double leg takedown where someone's dropping, getting it nice and tight with good form to try to throw me. They're just bent over at the waist like a bull, trying to knock me over. They face me, they bend over at the waist, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap over the back of the neck, a little bit like I'm doing Hadakuchime ichi, except instead of my other hand being in front, it's going to go over the back of the opposite shoulder. I'm going to lock my hands together like a seatbelt. You can, for demonstrative purposes, I brought my friend, and you can create one yourself if you want to use it to practice. All I have is a gi, a belt, a plunger handle, and a roller. I'll put the mobility tool in here. It's a half-size roller just to create the neck, because the neck and shoulders are what I need for this technique. And the shoulders, I used a plunger stick. Most plungers you can just unscrew, push it through, and that's going to create my shoulder line. You could use a broom or a mop, but it's going to be a lot longer, and at the end of the technique I'm going to roll this person over, and that's going to be hard to do unless I have something shorter. So the plunger is nice because it's usually about half the length of a broomstick and creates a nice shoulder line. And like I said, most of them you can just unscrew the handle and pop it in. So this person's turned around, they're facing me, they bent over, and they come in to tackle. My arm goes over the back of the neck, and the other one comes over the back of the shoulder. They're in nice and deep anyways because they got to make contact to knock me over. I don't need to stop them. I'm gonna go ahead and fall backwards just like they're tackling me. They can even grab my legs, I don't care. Back of my arm goes over the back of the neck, other one goes over the back of the shoulder, hands come together in front like a seatbelt. Now they're pushing me backwards and I'm going to go with it. The leg that's in front here between their legs, I'm going to use to lift them over backwards. The other leg, the one on the outside, I'm just going to drop it and keep it attached to the ground. I fall back and I throw. You'll notice that this leg is up, the other leg is down. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they roll with both legs. Both legs go up in the air like this. A couple problems with that. One, if you don't go all the way over, you're in an awkward position, or if they start trying to move, they may be able to get out and back to a better position as you're on your way over. The other is, if you do go all the way over, you might actually seriously damage this person's neck. Now, you might not want to do that. This might be practicing in class, might even be a competition where you want to win, but you don't necessarily want to paralyze somebody. So be very careful. If you go all the way over, it's hard to do it with this because it won't bend. When you get someone's neck, you get all the way over and you've never let go of that shoulder, it's a lot of pressure on the neck. So be really careful with that. But it's also for practical purposes, I want to stay down. I don't want to roll up, be up in the air where there's still momentum of movement where they're going to try to roll one way or the other while I'm doing that. So I keep my outside leg planted on the ground. Basically sit back, down on my leg, use the other leg to lift up and over. From here, I've never let go. I've been holding that seatbelt the whole time. Once I'm done, I can swing my leg over to the outside to help me roll over. Swing this leg over and throw the outside leg over. Create some momentum and body pressure and help roll them over. Boom. Now we're basically in the same position we started in, except now we're flat on the ground and they're underneath me instead of us standing. You can often get a little neck crank there, but if you want to cinch up that choke, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide the hand that's around the neck up a little bit deeper and grab my shoulder. If you can do it earlier, go ahead, but it's a little hard sometimes when someone's throwing their whole body weight at you. I just need to get in, get that seatbelt locked, and throw them over. But at the end, when I want to cinch up that strangle, I'm going to slide the hand in a little deeper. Right now, you've got basically Hidakujime, or Hidakujime Ichi. We're choking the front here against the trachea. I want to push my arm in a little deeper so that now the bicep is across the carotid on this side and the forearm's across the carotid on the other. And to grab and tighten it up. So I'm over the neck, I'm under the shoulder, and then I cinch up and grab my own collar or shoulder, and now I'm strangling them instead of just choking them. It's a nice finish. Again, one more time. Other side, they come in, my hand goes over the back of the neck. The other ones are going over the back of the shoulder. Hands come together like a seat belt. My outside leg is going to just plant. I'm going to sit down on it, and the inside leg is going to help lift them over. They tackle me, I don't resist. I just relax and use their momentum to help throw them over. And I swing that leg down and the other one up to help throw me over. Finish the strangle, slide down a little deeper, reach up, grab your shoulder or your lapel for counter pressure, and you've got a nice finish. Good luck practicing Tawara Gaeshi.